straight and cinches it in with the other hand like a zip tie. Quite unique to his style. You can see both his ears really cauliflowered up from just countless hours of training sessions spent grinding away in the clinch. This one getting underway. Fight number one, round number one. Kevin Martinez is in the blue and Thanadet is in the red.
Kevin Martinez tonight representing a new Bangkok stable, Wang Kong Home Gym, but has spent some camps. Sweet! Sends Thanadet to the canvas. Has spent some of his recent camps under the tutelage of the legendary trainer Cookie at Cookie Muaythai down in Rawai. So ready for that smooth technical style of Thanadet.
Thanadet looking really well put together. You know, he's only fighting about, well, he's had 4 or 5 fights now since he's been in Australia on 1774.
Yep.
But he looks like he's training to be fighting every second week. He's really well put together, good strong back. This is certainly his biggest test yet here on Australian shores and for a long time.
Definitely, and worth noting, I believe the first time fighting over the full 5 rounds since coming to Australia.
Martinez, I thought he's generally southpaw, coming out. Maybe I had that wrong. I have been punched in the head a few times. I've had about 27 energy drinks tonight. Coming out in orthodox. Left hook chopping away the oncoming Thanadet. Swing and a miss with the left kick up ends himself. Hard punch, hard right hand to the body from Martinez, testing out the conditioning of Thanadet.
Investing in the body is a good tactic against a seasoned veteran like Thanadet. We've talked about in earlier fights tonight, take that energy away. Kick to the inside leg. That will potentially look to neutralise the heavy kicks of Thanadet.
Chops away at the leg, does Martinez, picks up the low kick, looks to fire off, nothing's doing, so useful to have Diaz in the corner, who's been a busy boy tonight, but speaking in Spanish.
A lot of elite level Spanish speaking assistants in the corner of Kevin Martinez, including the greatest foreign fighter of all time, Damien Alamos, who's a fluent Spanish speaker also.
Orders touch gloves to put the lid. What was quite a fast-paced first round where no one really showed. Thanadet certainly didn't show his cards. Just kind of getting a read on Kevin Martinez. Nice little sweep, upending Thanadet. There we go. You can hear at the microphone, the stadium's starting to warm up. Opposing chants from the Cabra team. And the Sinsulthun and associated Spanish fans. Beautiful knee block from Martinez to negate the oncoming Thanadet with the long left knee.
I thought a good showing in round number 1 from the Spaniard Kevin Martinez. Moments such as a catch and sweep, not huge on the judges' scorecards, but can be a good part of the mental game for the early part of the fight. Thanadet, since being in Australia, quite used to taking control early, cruising to victory. Moments like that say, I'm going to make you work.
And that's the European style too, right? The Europeans, high volume, high cadence. He's not. You'd have to say Martinez isn't typical of the European style, but he definitely has that accent in his style. Not his vocabulary. That's more than evident.
Does have that too, though. Yeah,
he certainly does. Like Antonio Banderas, some might say.
Yeah, I love the composure of Kevin Martinez. Another thing he mentioned to me in my pre-fight interview was that he's been at it 20 years.
Yeah, right.
31-year-old man, started as a child, was a huge name in Spain before making his way over to Thailand to compete in the Bangkok circuit full-time. So we'll talk about in matches like this often, how the foreign fighter can negate the experience advantage of the Thai. But Kevin says, I've got plenty of experience of my own. And that was apparent in round number 1.
Yeah, and he's also got the form. So he's fighting regularly in Thailand. He's got the form where Thanadet's career is probably about 6 or 7 years past where he was really active in Bangkok. And more of a second chapter of his career. Still young though. Younger of the two. I
do feel worth noting a lot of redness has emerged on the lead leg of Thanadet as Kevin hacks away at it again to open up round number 2. Step up knee.
Yeah, beautiful step up knee, but Kevin just sways out of takes an extra step back and chop down on that leg. Little trip, not a lot doing in it. No real scoring. Thanadet again, that little psychological battle of, you know what, if I am kicking his body, he's going to start picking that up. Start chopping away down low. Good investment into the front leg from Martinez in the second round.
Yeah, I know the game of Iram Trujillo quite well, and I do feel they'll be investing in those leg kicks against the highly technical Thanadet. That's something that Aram likes. Body kick lands. Blocks the return. Kevin looking good thus far.
Looking really good, and a good stiff right hand to the breadbasket of Thanadet. He's wide-eyed. I think we're going to see Thanadet go to the clinch soon. If he keeps having that front leg damage, and look at it. It's red raw on the pitches here. He's only in the second round. He's starting to really experience some adversity with that low kick. We might see him switch into gears and start coming forward, trying to put Martinez in a lock. And I hope so, because I've been wanting to see it for a long time from Thanadet. Left hook's good from Martinez, finishes down low with an exclamation point on that sequence. Thanadet returns fire right kick to the body, and again. That one sunk in the shin of Martinez. Repeatedly, 3 times the charm. 4 now for Martinez. How many of those can Thanadet take? He's narrowed his stance up and he stepped back against the ropes. That's not good signs for the Cabra Muaythai fighter. Into the clinch, here we go. Martinez does a good job of framing off to create some space. Beautiful left hook to low kick combination. Every time Thanadet stepping forward now, he's wearing one of those low kicks courtesy of Martinez.
I do also believe... Oh!
He might receive a count. He's receiving a count. Oh, it's the ankle. Look, is his leg dead? Yeah, look at that. There's an injury to the right leg of Martinez, and he keeps rolling his ankle. Oh, no. Wow, dramatic scenes late in that round. Martinez is really suffering to that leg, and this has completely flipped this fight on his head. And a round where we saw the Spaniard look to take over, repeatedly investing in the front leg of Thanadet, doing some real damage. I think it's the knee. Interesting stuff. See if we can pick up the moment where it happened. But that will probably end up in either a 10-8 round or a 9-9 round, depending how the judges were scoring it. Thanadet landed a good kick on the finish too. Not even in any of those pitches, but Hugh O'Donnell, this really changes things.
Just when it looked like Kevin Martinez was settling into his game and setting Thanadet up for a rough night, an 8 count on an injured leg. There's only so much you can do in terms of restoration in the corner to get that back in play. Kevin looked at times like he had all the tools to get this one, but we could be looking at an injured knee, and
I'm not sure he's going to answer the bell. It's definitely his knee. The outside, oh no, it's the outside of his knee. That's not where you want to be injured. especially against the caliber of Thanadet, who's up on his toes. I'm not sure he's going to get off his stool here, and if he does, oh, he is. But he can't, he's struggling to bear weight on it. Just gives it a little test here. But you bet Thanadet's gone to zero straight in on that thing.
A very tall order to be compromised against a fighter of this level, and what a dramatic shift in momentum coming into round number 3.
The betting odds have flipped on their head here for this stadium title. Thanadet with a renewed sense of vigour going up against the injured Martinez. Left kick goes upstairs. He's going to come low with it soon. Martinez hopping back. He's on one leg. He's fighting on one leg. Thanadet starting to lock up in the clinch now. And I think Teray will call this off. It's all she wrote, signed, sealed and delivered. Thanadet wins by stoppage in the 3rd round of this contest. Martinez, after some excellent work early, damaging the front leg of Thanadet, was looking good. Did so well to get off his stool to answer the call and come back in, but he was on one leg and just in a world of hurt, sat down to the ground, and it's not looking good for Martinez. I hope that's not a long-term injury for him, particularly given the fact that he's overseas and away from his home country at the moment. But tonight, 1774 stadium title will go to Thanadet of Cabra Muaythai. And both fighters, no doubt, will be limping back and forth to the couch, to the fridge tomorrow.
And look at this game that Thanadet came out to play in round number 3. That's tough to deal with on 2 legs, let alone a compromised knee. You see there, can barely sit weight on it.
Oh yeah, it gave out. I just watched it give out, so that's not good. Suggestive of it. Rupture to the ligament. We hope it's not too serious. The drama continues. And Warwick Farm, the William Inglis Hotel, a theatre to this beautiful sport of Muay Thai, and nothing's for certain in this sport. And it's Thanadet tonight, continues his winning form in Australia, and no doubt he'll be poised for a big 2026. So John Nemacoli to make this official.
Ladies and gentlemen, 70 seconds into round number 3. Your 3 cornerstone for this contest.